Good morning, students. The video is anyway for Wednesday, January the 27th. This is your phonics lesson or your word analysis lesson today. It's day 4 in our book, which means we go to like the paired reading selection. So today I'm going to teach about contractions or review about contractions. If I said these words, all right, the first word is can't. Say the word can't. What two words in this contraction that makes up this contraction? Can and not. All right, what letters does the apostrophe replace? So if I said can't and we said our contraction was can not, what does that apostrophe replace? An N and an O. Good. All right, what about the next word? It'll. Say the word it'll. All right, it'll stands for it will. Good. It will. So our apostrophe replaces what letters? W and I. Good. All right, the next word is let's. Let me erase some of this so you don't have to see so much. The next word is let's. Let's. What two words make up the word let's? All right, the two words that make up let's is let is. No, I don't think that's right. Let us. So the apostrophe takes the place of the letter U. Let us becomes let's. All right, your next contraction is what, guys? I'm. What is I'm? Let me refocus. There it goes. I'm. What two words make up I'm? I am. So what does the apostrophe take off? Or what does the apostrophe replace? The A. Good. I am is I'm. The next word is there. Say the word there. Now this sounds like a homophone. We know that there is also spelled T-H-E-R-E and it's also spelled T-H-E-I-R. This word is also there. There is a contraction for, you got it, they are. So my apostrophe takes the place of the A. So they are. My last contraction that I want to review is you've. All right, you've. What two words do you think you've is? You have. All right, so the apostrophe takes the place of two letters here, which would be the H and the A. Good job. Okay, I made a list here, and on this list is your two words, and I want you, give it time to focus, I want you to tell me what it represents. So if I had to write the contraction, I would, in a contraction, it would be what? I'd, exactly, we just practiced an I. Now guys, when you're doing contractions and you're doing the I, remember, I is a word by itself, so therefore it is a capital letter. Anytime you use I by itself, it's a capital letter. So here, notice that the apostrophe takes the place of W, O, and L. All those are marked out. All right, the next one, will not. Will not is our special contraction. And we talked about this when we did contractions last week. Will not is a special one. Will not is not wilt. W-I, my marker's not wanting to work. Hold on. All right, W-I-L-L-E-N apostrophe T. You ever seen that word? Wilt? I haven't either. So our correct way, this is our special one, is, good, some of you are already shouting it, won't. W-O-N apostrophe T. All right, the next one. The next one is they have. So we know they stays the same. Now what part of this word do we take out? We take out the H and the A. So our contraction is apostrophe V-E, they've. All right, the next word is does not. Well, I've seen doesn't. Does not becomes doesn't. Does, N apostrophe T, doesn't. All right, the next one is we will. Well, I know from my practice earlier that will is apostrophe LL. So if I put we in front of it, the word becomes will. I am. The I must be capitalized. I know from practice earlier I've got to mark out the A, so it's apostrophe M. She had, she'd. And when we did contractions before, we talked about the apostrophe D representing the word had and the would, should, could words. Okay, so that's just a practice of your contractions. All right, let's say them again. I would, I'd, will not, won't. They have, they've, does not, doesn't, will not. I'm sorry, we will, I am, I'm, she had, she'd. Okay, guys, I'm putting a sheet on attached to this lesson, and this is what the sheet looks like. Just contractions. I'll walk you through a couple of them. It's real easy. The first one says use the words in parentheses to make a contraction to complete each sentence, or write the contraction on the line. So the first one is has not. Rosa has not tried printmaking before. Well, I know I've got to have a contraction. Well, we practiced has, and we know not contraction is N apostrophe T. So I'm going to put hasn't. And you do that all the way down with these words. All right, the next set of directions. Use each pair of words to make a contraction. Write the contraction on the line. Now, these are some that we practiced today. So remember, when you have not, it's N apostrophe T. When you have would, it's just apostrophe D. When you have will, it's apostrophe LL. When you have I'm, apostrophe M. Us is apostrophe S. And had is apostrophe D. So if I'm going to do one that's not. All right, we're going to do we would. That would become we'd. Okay, so make sure you complete this and hit submit. When you do it on your paper, make sure you're hitting submit. Like I'm putting this on. Okay, guys, when you go to Wednesday, you will see this. And you're supposed to click under each section of these. Now this will be the word analysis, day 4. And it should come up like this, and it says open with Cami. And we're having a little technical trouble this morning. So once that opens with Cami, you'll fill it out, and then you'll see a little button up here at the top that says submit. So make sure you hit submit on that, or it will not turn it in for me, okay? So, and once you've submitted it, then it's going to let me know that you understand what you're doing. So this is your sheet for the word analysis. Okay, so make sure you listen to the instructional video, which you're doing right now, and then you complete the sheet and submit. I think that is it. Let me just read through this right quick. Make sure you're doing your decodable reader 12C in your Savage site. I mean, you know, I call it Savage, but it's Savage. In your Savage site. Okay. I'll see you in the next video.